Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction video for another kill count. That's right baby, and we're here to take a look at the Mortal Kombat 2011 video game kill count. That's right, this is, I believe, their first video game kill count. So, correct me if I'm wrong, because I actually watched the video where he said we're doing something weird, which had I should have put my "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared" shirt. I literally just bought the "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared" shirt from because of the "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared" video they did last week. Yeah, so I watched that video where he said we're getting weird, and they're gonna do Danganronpa, which is awesome. But they also showed Silent Hill. Now they just did a live stream for Silent Hill, the game. Are they also doing a kill count? Because I would love to see that, because I haven't played that game in so long. So I would love, because they do a great job of doing a story recap, pretty much. So I would love to see that. So are they doing that, or was the live stream the only thing? I would love to see that. But this, I'm super excited about. This is one of the longest kill counts I know of, besides for like some of the TV show ones they've done. 36 minutes long. So, hey, this could be a nice break. I've been playing the Mortal Kombat 1 campaign. I was actually about to get back to it. Then I saw this pop up, and I'm like, yes, please. I want it in my blood. So let's get to it. Let's get to it, baby. 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 All right. So link in the description. This just came out like an hour and a half ago, I think. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. 600. I don't think that's right. Anyway, well, I'm just going to assume that's probably not right considering. Anyway, so let's get to it. Raise your glass or your solo cup. Whatever. Oh. What is this? Soda. Anyway, let's get to it. It's good. Soda's pretty good. I'm sure it's really good for you too. Anyway, let's get to it. 3, 2, 1, play. I haven't played this game in so long. Probably since it came out.
Yo! Victims and all our favorite horror and Mortal Kombat media, because I like it. That's why today, for our very first video game kill count, I'm looking at, well, Mortal Kombat.
Released
in 2011 and also known as Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll explain.
Came out the same day as Portal 2. I do think the Postal 3 came out the same year. That's a good freeze frame by way of change.
This show has already covered the 3 live-action adaptations of Mortal Kombat, and if you watched those episodes, you know I'm a lifelong fan of this ultra-violent video game.
As you should.
The first 3 games, including Ultimate 3 and MK Trilogy, were mainstays of my childhood. Thus, why they get special kill count privileges, despite not being horror. Though I still maintain their neighbors to the genre. I mean, this one has Freddy Krueger as a DLC character.
Yes,
with
Kratos.
The strikes going on, I could take a wild swing and try covering the game
PS3 version, obviously.
because these aren't merely simple fighting games. The Mortal Kombat storyline is a long, convoluted, hot mess of a good time.
Oh, it's fucking ridiculous.
Featuring an absurd amount of characters who are all mostly able to stand out for one reason or another. Technically, the story has been unbroken.
I better not hear too much of that. Like, this wouldn't fly nowadays. Yeah, because no one knows how to have fucking fun.
Since Midway released the first game 30 years ago in 1992.
Let me have
back
this.
then, the plot was relayed in big chunks of text on screen. You'd learn more if you managed to beat the game. No easy feat, that. But to really get a grasp on the lore back then, you'd have to turn to the official comics. Even when the franchise got
maybe
to
even the
3D
show,
era,
like cartoon.
the trilogy I never played of Deadly Alliance, Deception, and Armageddon, the stories were still confined to text. Although at least at that point, they had overly dramatic narration.
Once again, the threat to Earth's realm has been vanquished.
Once again.
The Alliance is no more.
Fuck
I imagine
you.
most players skipped all these words.
Hey, the intro cutscene of Deadly Alliance is great too.
Button mashing. If the text screen delivery style wasn't,
that was Armageddon, right?
Skipped all these words and got straight to the button mashing. If the
actually, I don't know why I went
text screen delivery style wasn't bad enough already. MK's story is also confusing and sometimes contradictory. I already mentioned the ass load of characters.
There's too many.
Are constantly shuffling.
That's why when people give me shit for not remembering everything about the lore, I'm like, what the fucking the creators don't even know everything about the lore. They keep going like, oh no, this is this and this and that. Like, what the fuck?
Fight and are killed and get brought back to life. That kind of impermanence usually turns me off and is one of my
Dragon Ball Z
superhero stuff, but it works for me in Mortal Kombat because it's so ridiculous. And for the most part, the games know they're ridiculous. This is a series that has always been violent to the point of absurdity. Clearly, there's a sense of humor here, even in the infamously bloody fatalities. The games quickly introduced more comical finishing moves, like Babalities.
I love his pose. Friendships. Friendship.
Mortal Kombat 9 introduces its own new game mechanic called the X-Ray, a hilariously over-the-top combination attack.
X, right?
These attacks are like something Art the Clown would do, and they don't even finish the fight every time. You can come back and win from this. More importantly, though, MK9 serves as a soft reboot of the story, which is why it was released simply as Mortal Kombat. It does it in a genius way, technically continuing the story, kind of like the 2009 J.J. Abrams Star Trek film. The beginning of the game sends us back.
It reminds me of something else. What else? I guess like Doom? I guess, yeah, Doom. Doom 2016 was the same way, too. Because technically it's a sequel to 1 and 2. I don't know. No, definitely not 3. 3 was actually a restart, technically.
And you play through a slightly altered version of the original trilogy. This time, instead of text dumps, though, you get 2 full hours of cutscenes, complete with voice acting and, well, way too booby of female characters.
What?
Seriously, every single one of them is just jiggling up and down the screen. Those fucking outfits, too. Sonya Blade is supposed to be a special forces soldier, not a stripper cop.
What? Wow, look at you! You're whipping out the nips and getting me all mesmerized.
Liz, the important thing is that the story is no longer confined.
That is the important thing.
Wikis. With Mortal Kombat 9, everyone gets to experience the plot in a modern,
I will say, no Baraka nips? Upsetting.
Rendition. But at the same time, with a few significant changes to keep the long time.
Oh my god, this part.
Surprised. And this kill
part, I'm like, yeah, Kung Lao, cool. I hope he doesn't, you know.
I'll mostly be sticking to the story. He did. I'm not a professional gamer who can speak to fighting mechanics or how balanced things are. And to be frank, I don't really care about that stuff. I ain't playing MK competitively. I'm playing it to watch a stupid, silly story.
I will say, I was doing okay yesterday.
Who are gonna rip each other's bodies apart. When it comes to that criteria, MK9 is hella satisfying, and I hope that after this video, some of you can see the fun in the franchise too. In a series best known for its ultra-violent kills, how many will there be among the combatants?
That's a great scene also.
Combatants with a K. Everything's spelled with a K.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the kill count. The count was spelled with K. I wanted to shout that out.
Get to them.
Hell yeah. You know what? He should have did the opposite here. Put a C in kills.
The game begins. The little birdie. Oh, that's now. Oh my God! Everyone.
Oh my
dead.
God!
This
Armageddon.
Is the scene shown in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, the 7th game of the series.
So good.
I've
Such
never
a great.
Played at all.
He must win. Like who? Raiden? Just tell him.
For the 7th one, it's because the 8th was Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, but that game's storyline takes place in a sort of standalone timeline, connected to the story told throughout the other games.
I like the story of that game. I don't care. I like that game. Sure, it's not violent, but hey, it's still fun. I like it.
With a K gives us 33 dead characters, all strewn about the pyramid of
quick right there.
Scorpion can no longer get over here. Baraka's had a catastrophe. Johnny Cage has lost his cool guy glasses.
Oh no!
Sonya Blade has lost her cool gal legs. Shiva's been stuck with a green energy arrow from Nightwolf, staying true to the events of Armageddon. And Kung Lao's been hugged a bit too hard by Shinnok. The only two still living combatants are the Elder God Raiden and his Elder Ass Kicker Shao Kahn. As he tosses Raiden like an elder baby, his amulet
I always love that shot.
On the ground. Shao Kahn says it's hammer time.
He must
Raiden
win.
knows his goose is cooked. He decides to use his shattered amulet as a payphone to the past, but he's only got enough change to say one thing.
He must win.
With that, he gets Shao Kahn.
He couldn't just say. All right,
we don't see it happen. I'm still counting him as dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Now we're soaring and flying through Raiden's memories. There's not a game in MK's past that we can't reach. Oh, but maybe just keep flying past Special Forces.
Yeah, don't try Special Forces.
Instead, we're going all the way back to the first game.
Was Shaolin Monks in there?
Combatants for a tournament on his mystery island. Raiden gets the message from his future self in the form of his present amulet cracking.
It is nothing, Liu Kang.
Oh, it's nothing.
Bullshit. Raiden is voiced by Richard Epcar, who's no stranger to fighting games, having voiced fighters in DOA, Street Fighter, Soul Calibur, and Tekken 7, as well as the Joker in Injustice.
Yep, he does a good
series that spun off from
Joker.
MKVDCU. Epcar also voiced Raiden in that game, as well as in MKX and MK11, and his is probably my favorite depiction of Raiden across
he's got a great voice.
Combat media. Sadly, it doesn't look like he'll be returning for MK1. Shang Tsung gives his usual Shang speed.
I was hoping they would say, like, maybe you could switch something, because I feel like it always feels bad when voice actors lose jobs. Like, I mean, other voice actors get the jobs, so I mean, I guess someone's getting paid. If you want to be cynical about, well, is that cynical? I don't know, whatever. But
he's here on behalf of.
I don't know. Like, I was hoping they'd announce like you could play, because Mortal Kombat makes a lot of money. Maybe you could play as, you know, original Raiden voice, not the original one, but you know what I mean, like from the last few games.
Skullmask guy, who's the ruler of Outworld, which he wants to merge
and all
with
these
Earth
other
Realm,
actors
is,
too.
You know,
I think Johnny Cage voice actor is the same one though. I'm pretty sure it is. So, and then of course Jean-Claude, obviously.
Skullmask guy, who's the ruler of Outworld, which he wants to merge with Earthrealm, which is, you know, Earth. The only legal way to do that, according to the laws of the Elder Gods, is to win 10 Mortal Kombat tournaments in a row. Outworld's already won 9, so if Earthrealm loses this one, it's about to be hammer time all the time. From London to the Bay. Earthrealm's fighters include the guy who worships Raiden, Liu Kang, a Shaolin monk. There's also Special Forces agent Sonya Blade, who's definitely not on a deep cover mission since she's walking around with her fangs be banging. That attracts Johnny Cage, famous actor.
Massive Strike, Citizen Cage, Ninja Mime.
Ninja Mime.
Ninja Mime.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you see in the background of some stages, yeah.
Any of those billboards are for your consideration. Cage doesn't really know what's going on.
Love Ninja Mime. They brought up Ninja Mime in Mortal Kombat 1 too, I
Shang
believe.
Tsung chooses him as the first combatant. So, who's he gonna face?
Reptile. Yep.
I
remember it was Reptile's the first one.
Reptile, real name Syzoth, is a saurian, a descendant species of Earthrealm dinosaurs.
Reptile's also in MK1. Probably the best he's ever been.
Conquered. Reptile served as new rulers loyally, but in practice, dude's always the first fight and always loses. It's kind of sad, especially since it was such a pain in the ass trying to fight him in the first game. It had to be your 6th pit trip with a Blip Moon Shadow combined with no blocking and a double flawless victory with a non-stage fatality. That sounds like a joke, but
I mean, that was Sub-Zero
that is
Scorpion.
the actual process you needed to do to fight him. How
Really?
mighty have fallen. Cage puts the lizard man down.
Nah, he
as
gets
well
his
as
little
Baraka,
fucking green
another
ass
one
beat.
of Outworld's low carders. He's a Tarkaden, who are sharp toothy boys, and he looked ridiculous in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, he looks so bad. Holy shit. Dude, it fucking looked so bad. It looked like a Power Rangers villain.
Ridiculous in
how bad he is. Oh, blah, blah, blah. You could wait, hold on. Can you just see the other guy, the actor's mouth? Yeah, you totally can. Those are his teeth right there. What the fuck? God damn.
Shang Tsung
so
tells Johnny
bad.
to kill Baraka, but despite the peer pressure, Cage refuses.
Very well.
That movie had a bigger. I want to say that movie had a bigger budget than the first one. All right, sure.
Tournament will resume at dawn.
What? You can just say no? I guess it makes sense in Attorney, where the contestants enter to polite applause. Cage makes friends with Raiden and Liu, then sets out to pester Sonya.
I specialize in rescuing damsels in distress.
She tells the greasy D-bag to fuck off, and we have to use our greasy D-pad to fight her, which is, you know, kind of messed up.
Awesome.
Then frickin'
Oh,
Kano
yeah,
arrives,
that's
and the
something.
nasty Ozzy
Kano,
hits Cage
I
with a
studied all your
impromptu
moves,
hit
Johnny
fatality.
Cage.
Johnny survives and fights him off.
Throw that on your Barbie. Shrimp.
This Barbie shrimp is head of the Black Dragon Crime Syndicate.
So
He's been
lame.
selling weapons to Outworld. That's pretty much all Kano does, but we love him.
That shot was great.
Voice performance by Michael McConaughey, who would reprise the role in MKX. After he defeats Kano, Sonya instantly forgives Cage as the slightly less despicable man in her life. Sonya searches for Jax, her commanding officer, who's held prisoner somewhere on
They
the
seem to in the stories of these, they seem to forget that they were just beating each other's asses a lot, you know.
Island. She passes the Out Body Worlds exhibit, giving us 2 more to add to the count, then finds Jax stuck behind bars. Before she can help him, Shang Tsung shows up, flanked by guards in yin-yang kitsune masks. They look just like they did in the first game, standing in front of all those plate spectators. Raiden appears and blinds all those mofos, allowing Sonya to free Jax with her energy bracelets. They're able to get to a waterfall evac area, worthy of a Jurassic Park film. Unfortunately,
or Resident Evil 3.
The park, and the chopper just fireballed out of
Stars.
the sky. Not sure how many people were in there, so I can only count 1 for the pilot. I'll call him Steve to humanize him.
Oh,
Bye, Steve. That stinger.
Wait, what's the name of the helicopter pilot in Resident Evil 4? That guy. No, not him.
Shang Tsung, who laughs at Sonya and parades his gang past her. Kano, Katana, and Jade, the latter 2 Adanians. More on that later. Cage and Raiden find the stranded Special Forces units,
Upset
and
Jade's
the Lightning
not in the
God
new game.
heals Jax with lightning.
That's amazing.
No, that's bullshit.
That's
Raiden tells
amazing.
everyone about the visions he's had
That's a
from
good
the
line.
future.
That's amazing.
Shao Kahn conquering
I love
Earthrealm
it.
and everyone here becoming vulture food.
I believe
So
these
good old
flashes are a
question, eh?
guide to defeating Shao Kahn, but disrupting the flow of time can have serious
Disrupting the
consequences.
flow of
Boy,
time.
will they.
Stare at Raiden's just staring. Hey, it's good that he has those like pure white eyes. You can't tell if he's like looking down. Oh, yeah, the flow of time.
Says they must fight in the tournament and win. He can't, though, since he's an elder god and ain't allowed to interfere. The next day, his flashes help him discover an undercover Kung Lao, another Shaolin monk, currently disguised as an Elvis fan. Kung Lao's jelly of Liu Kang, the Shaolin Golden Boy, so he offers to fight Scorpion, an undead ninja whose name was once
the Kung Lao hat in fucking MK1, so cool. Looks so good.
Hanzo Hasashi. Scorpion kicks his ass without even really wanting to. He's here for revenge.
I demand Sub-Zero.
He wants to fight the Ice Ninja Sub-Zero, real name Bi-Han,
who definitely killed his
clan of assassins,
family.
The Lin Kuei,
definitely killed his family.
Scorpion, and all the rest of his family and clan, the Shirai Ryu. This was depicted in the amazing opening sequence in the 2021 film. But Raiden has a vision that if Scorpion...
Hey, I'm glad he thought it was amazing. I thought it was such a good first 10 minutes of that movie.
Kills Subby.
You know, I still really like that movie. I don't care. I really enjoy it. Whatever.
Bad things will happen. Noob things. He makes a deal.
Everybody brings up Cole Young, but like, legitimately, Cole Young's barely the main character. He's supposed to be the main character, but he's not even like really a presence in that movie. Everybody else has way more presence than him, so to really focus on Cole Young as a negative, you can, but that's your whole reason why you hate that movie is I think a little ridiculous, because a lot of our characters get a lot more fun. Like Kano gets way more focus. He doesn't even he barely has any focus put on him, really. Maybe tops 15 minutes of the movie's dedicated to him. Maybe.
You're not to do it.
Spare Sub-Zero's life, and I will request that the Elder Gods return the Shirai Ryu to the realm of mortals.
Wait, what? Again? You can just do that? To get to Sub-Zero, Scorpion's gonna have to go through his Lin Kuei condiment friends, Mustard Cyrax and Ketchup Sector. He dresses them down and earns the fight he really wants against Bi-Han, who's always he's so frosty, like all the time. He's like actively sublimating. Scorpion takes the fight to the Nether Realm, another one of the 6 main realms.
Thank you, fucking family idiot.
Scorpion's comfy down here since he's a revenant. After Bi-Han killed him, he was brought back to life by Quan Chi, that cool-looking sorcerer with a deep voice.
Scorpion, kill him.
Quan Chi reminds Scorpion that the Lin Kuei massacred the Shirai Ryu. And while I like this art style, I'm gonna skip counting any of these kills. It feels a bit too abstract for me, like Scorpion was reading about it in a book or something. But it's still real to Scorpion, damn it! So he reveals his bastard skelly face and kills Sub-Zero off-screen? What?
Yeah, that was very weird.
Bi-Han down to the bone, then ripped his head off.
It's Raiden's
not mad at you, Hanzo. He's just disappointed. Cyrax is upset about the murder of his ninja mate, but Raiden tells him to chill out because the Lin Kuei kinda suck. They're fighting for Outworld even though they're from Earthrealm.
Go get Cyber Eyes.
Your own realm? I expect better, even from an assassin.
Oh, also, their leader wants to turn them all into robots. It's called the Cyber Initiative. To test Cyrax's loyalty to Outworld, Shao Kahn has him fight Johnny Cage. When Cyrax wins, he's told the usual. Finish him! But a grumpy god shake from Raiden makes him grant mercy to the Cagester. Very little finishing going on here. They must not have the issue of Nintendo power with a fatality.
I don't know if I have to keep staring at a chest. I might finish.
This disobedience upsets Cyrax's superior, Sector, a prominent cheerleader of the Cyber Initiative. Cyrax is not, so they fight about it. And while Cyrax wins this fight, he won't win the war. Raiden has another flash of his future self's cryptic message.
He must win.
He decides it's Liu Kang.
It annoys me so much. I can't handle it. He could have just said, I don't want to spoil it, but
to do so, he'll have to get through Ermac first. Ermac's a weird soul Frankenstein.
Yeah, I love
multiple
Ermac.
dead guys.
We are many. You are one. We will destroy you.
Liu Kang kicks his ass, though. Kicks their asses, earning the attention of Kitana. She's the Adagian princess fighting for
we will destroy you. Liu Kang kicks his ass.
On behalf of her father Shao Kahn, scared Skullmask guy. She loses her spar against Liu, but they'd definitely be flirting while they'd beating each other down. You're good.
I mean, they're both half naked. So.
I mean, not too much more she can show in that outfit, but she will speak to
Hey,
him.
come on. Liu literally has no shirt on. Like, let's be fair here. I mean, she probably has less on, to be fair, if you really take into consideration. But yeah.
Love language.
Do it.
Do it.
Do what?
Kill me.
No, that's just my favorite line from Star Wars.
Men are from Earthrealm and women are from Outworld. Liu chooses not to kill her, which in this game series is the start of a romantic storyline. Liu Kang's the last Earthrealm combatant, but he's still gotta fight Goro. What's a Goro? Goro's the reigning champion of Mortal Kombat, and to fight him, you gotta go through Goro's hole. Liu's pooped out of the Goro hole,
Goro hole.
dungeon, where he meets Goro, the
Where's Cole Young? Get him out here. Be his ass like nothing.
I mean, how couldn't he be? He looks terrifying in the first game.
Yeah, he's
there,
fucking
he was
terrifying.
portrayed by a stop-motion figure, while everyone else was played by actors using mocap. No, I didn't
want to say
that mocap. No one ever
mocap's the best. Don't make fun of mocap. I will stop this video right now. Oh, by the way, the Sonya model that played her is still going around, like, and she's still like around. Like, and she still looks great, by the way. Just at like conventions and stuff.
That mocap. I meant motion captured actors.
Yeah.
Like all these badasses. Liu Kang defeats Goro almost as quickly as friggin' Cole Young and returns to the throne room so he can face the real final challenge, Shang Tsung himself. Though the sorcerer is a shapeshifter and much more agile than you might expect for his age, Liu Kang wins, officially ending the tournament and saving Earthrealm. Yay! Earthrealmers
Yay!
Yeah, world.
Alright, cut the credits.
With your booty cheeks. Clap, clap,
hell
clap.
yeah.
This is where the storyline for the first Mortal Kombat ended, but it's not the end here, since Raiden's amulet is still cracking. Sorry. That means he's still got to find a way to change the future. Right after this Star Wars ceremonial celebration, where the Shaolin monks sit on the coolest platform.
Who's the Chewbacca of the group? Don't get no fucking medal.
So polite, all the background folk in this game. I think it's safe to say that Mortal Kombat 9
Jax is looking too
franchise.
armed.
Yes, a round of applause indeed. While the 3D era has its fans, most people were disappointed with Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, since it was rated teen and thus was mostly bloodless.
I feel like if it was rated M, nobody would complain. And I get Mortal Kombat, a big part of it is the blood, but I feel like the gameplay itself should also matter. And the gameplay in that game was great. I don't know. And the story was awesome. I love watching these two fucking weird-ass universes collide. I mean, Warner Bros. Owns both, so, you know, and they're both big franchises for whatever, you know, so... Like, having this now would be amazing. Like imagine they just say fuck it, Mortal Kombat versus DC or Injustice Universe, whatever they want to call it next, and I think now DC doesn't give a shit. They just let it be rated M. Like they keep releasing R-rated movies, so fuck it.
And Warner Brothers wasn't gonna let Superman get his spine ripped out. Midway, the company that made every Mortal Kombat game, filed for bankruptcy mere months after MKVDCU's release. Thankfully, when Warner Brothers bought the IP, they also kept on a lot of Midway's team, who rebranded as NetherRealm Studios. They got more money, better offices, and most importantly, more time to spend developing the game. And they used it wisely. They went back to a mature rating and reinstituted all the blood, while carrying over all the good things from MKVDCU, like its story mode. Mortal Kombat 9 was a monster hit, and I love that it allowed a team of developers
ever since Mortal Kombat 9, every Mortal Kombat game has, like, I want to say, like, I want to say either reached the top 5 or top 10 highest grossing games of the year, or highest selling games of the year.
Successful.
Not grossing games. That's completely different. Because if we're going highest grossing games, then Fortnite and all these other fucking games would be in there. But when it comes to new games every year, it's in there. I need to like sneeze. It's not coming out. Nope, it's not coming out. Fuck it.
Come back. Shao Kahn gets shouty as Shang Tsung dang loses.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
500 years I have waited. Now I must wait 500 more.
Just to be the man who waits 1,000 years to conquer your home world. The sorcerer tells Shao Kahn he's got another idea. First, he's got to get all young and sexy. The character's appearance changed like this in Mortal Kombat 2 when he became a playable character. It changed again in Mortal Kombat 3 when he became Alice Cooper. Shang Tsung Mark Ge tells Raiden they're about to have one more tourney. The last one, he swears. If Outworld wins, it'll merge with Earthrealm, obviously.
I do like that their costumes just randomly change halfway through the story mode. Like, they don't even explain it really. Like, pretty much everybody changes.
But if Earthrealm wins, Shao Kahn will stop trying to take it over. Forever. Like, seriously. He swears. Raiden doesn't agree at first.
Some of them they explain, but other ones is like, they just have something different on now. Fuck it, whatever.
Let's start a war! Start an inter-realm war!
Okay.
With our K-Tons! 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 Toothy turds do quite the number and kidnap Sonya Blade off screen. In the process, though, 22 of them get killed in the battle, along with 5 Shaolin monks I see lying around dead in the background.
Yeah,
Raiden has a vision of Liu Kang winning this new tournament.
Not for them, sucks for whoever had to count those.
But since fulfilling the vision last time didn't stop his amulet from crack-a-lackin', he reasons these visions might be of things he has to stop from happening.
Perhaps he must win refers to another.
And perhaps your hat is kind of dumb. Raiden agrees to the new rules and they head to the tourney which will be held in Outworld.
You got wrecked.
Jax just comes along to find Sonya, but now that he's here, might as well compete.
Jackson Briggs, you will face Baraka.
Oh, man. You'll be back
dude, what they do
in no time.
Yeah.
Raiden's a
like, oh, come on, Baraka's cool. Baraka, he's great. Can you tell I really like MK1? I really like MK1. I think it's great so far. But what they do with certain characters in the story mode, I was very happy with.
Already having visions of her in his next MK fanfiction. They wind up looking for her in Mustafar, I think, where they have a quick fight with the Adanian Jade. When the cameraman refuses to rack focus away from her rack, we cut away to Sonya.
Why wouldn't they?
By Shiva, a Shokan like Goro, who's loyal to the Adanians, including Princess Katana and the cleavage cannon.
Yeah, they're really horny women. Ed Boob's like, come here.
Adania was one of the 6 main realms and corresponds to Eden, you know, like the garden variety. Unfortunately for that, Edania was merged with Outworld after Shao Kahn won 10 Mortal Kombat tournaments in a row. Adanians look like humans, but are descended from gods and age much slower. Katana is like 10,000 years old. Friggin' cougar. Jax attacks the guards in the Deadpool stage, which made its first appearance in Mortal Kombat 2. Here, it has 2 dead guys chained up in the background, who I'll count. I'll also count one of these weird, fleshy Gamorrean guard guys. Who
I love a Gamorrean guard,
Inconvenient acid pool, which was a stage fatality you could do in MK2. Then he defeats Shiva, which allows him to save Sonya from the entity. Sub-Zero's back,
can we get Jax and Sonya together? Come on,
a Lin Kuei ninja named, well, Smoke. God, standing next to these two probably feels like you're in a theme park dark ride.
You know that
but wait a minute, Sub-Zero died. We saw it, kinda. That was OG Subby Bihan. This is Bihan's younger brother, Kuai Liang, who's taking the name over.
He's in, I can never remember his name, even though I literally just heard it like 4 times yesterday.
So he can be Subby too. Sub-Zero and Smoke are trying to learn what happened to Bihan. Maybe check below the 37.
I can't. Hold on. I can't wait to see Noob Saibot in the next movie.
Zero and Smoke are trying to learn what happened.
What's his name? Joe Taslim playing him will be so good.
Happened to Bihan. Maybe check below the 37 goddamn bodies in the background.
There you go.
Oh man, I didn't.
That must really suck.
Like the Purge.
Because it wouldn't suck if there's just that one shot and then you never see any bodies, but they have to like study the shot and then when it goes to this shot, they have to make sure they don't count the same body over again because now it's a different shot, but it's like the same bodies from that. That would frustrate the shit out of me. I'm like, oh, fuck this. I hate that. I'm canceling. I'm just shutting down my YouTube channel.
Smoke finds Kano selling rocket launchers to Shang Tsung, a guy who we've already seen has
Shang Tsung with a rocket launcher.
Fireballs. So, why you spending your money, dude? Smoke kicks Kano's ass in a forest where 8 dead bodies can be seen in the background.
Yeah, that's more of a stage.
Become a snake nest we'll see again later. So don't complain I missed him when we get there.
Okay.
Smoke's victory is short-lived since he gets an invisible beating courtesy of a cyborgified sector. He's here to spread the good word of the Cyber Initiative.
You will return with us to begin your transformation.
Oh.
You actually did it. You're a cyborg.
Yes, thank you.
No shit.
Smoke's still about to become an e-cigarette. Raiden sees a vision of it, and fans know that's what happened to him
that's good.
during the original timeline. Raiden interferes this time, killing Smoke's 6 would-be captors and seriously voiding their warranties. Yes, cyborgs count. They're mechanized people, okay? Thanks to
were
Raiden,
People at one
Smoke
point,
is still
I
a
guess.
ninja,
Sure.
albeit probably one who smells like
Hey,
cigars.
but fatality on Smoke counts as a fatality, or not Smoke, Cyborg counts as a fatality, then I guess, yeah.
Sub-Zero also finds a Cyber Lin Kuei, and it's tragically Cyrax, who didn't even want to become a robot man in the first place. Sub-Z beats him up
and he lost his ass.
Sonya and Jax, who tell him his brother Bihan was killed by Scorpion.
Dun dun dun.
All of a sudden, Ermac comes out of a portal all pissed off and uses his creepy dead guy magic to freaking burst Jax's
there you go.
arms apart.
I was like, I couldn't remember how he loses his arms.
So much more than just a flesh wound. Jax didn't have metal arms during his premiere in Mortal Kombat 2, but he had them for the 3rd game, where they were bionic enhancements he voluntarily wore over his
which to be fair to the second movie that came out, that's pretty much what happened, right? Oh wait, was it? Oh no, now I don't remember. In Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the first time you see him, he's in like a lab or whatever, getting them, and does he wake up and goes, "Yeah, that's right, boy," or whatever? He does some fucking stereotypical shit, and they just like gets out. They're obviously made out of fucking like foam and shit, and it looks like fucking dog shit. Did you see that Baraka? Oh, there you go. I could just wait.
Where there were bionic enhancements, he voluntarily wore over his regular arms. This was also the case in MK Annihilation.
Oh yeah, he's gonna say it.
But
oh come on, he's like, oh yeah.
Replacement arms, like in a
that movie's hilariously bad. It's not. I hear some people say it's like a pain to get through. I think it's fucking hilariously terrible. It's so bad.
Like where Baraka cut them off, or in the 2021 film.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. Oh, I love how it shatters. It's so good. Oh, yeah, this was great too. Of course, Goro.
Or in the animated feature, Scorpion's Revenge, where Goro rips them off, which might be the coolest way for them to go.
I don't know. I thought the Sub-Zero one was so cool because they're like ripping them off. You know, that's obvious. But like I feel like the Sub-Zero one's so cool because they shatter, they go, psh, 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 psh. You know, the most violent way would be just a ripoff. And I like that they added the X-ray in there. I thought that was good. I still need to watch Snowblind before the newest one comes out.
Sub-Zero finds Shao Kahn and demands to face his brother's killer. So Quan Chi does that voodoo that he do so well and brings out the Scorpion.
Is that Dead Island reference?
The Ice Ninja defeats the Revenant and is about to put him down for good when Cyber Lin Kuei show up and subdue some.
As they always do.
Lead the charge and take him away. Princess Katana gets in trouble with her dad because she doesn't kill this bald dude she defeats in Combat with a K. Wait, is that Arlene? I don't know, but Shao Kahn does his daughter's homework for her and offs the guy himself. Kids. Raiden sees this familiar conflict and tries to
I wish Shao Kahn said that after murdering that. Kids.
Advantage of it.
Go to Shang Tsung's flesh pits. Much will be revealed.
Damn right, man. Ain't even buy her dinner and you already trying to take her to the
flesh pits. Yeah.
She takes his advice and walks boobily through the forest from
classic map, though.
But her friend Jade tries to stop her, saying she should be a loyal.
I have bigger boobs. No, I do. Fight.
Later, Katana gets back.
Our guns are stabbing her.
She should be a loyal daughter to their Emperor Shao Kahn. One friendly ass beating later, Katana
One
gets past
friendly ass beating later, stab her through the brain.
And makes her way into the flesh pits.
The flesh pits.
Tubes, and they ain't Ripley folks. They're naked toothy ladies. Clothe me.
That costume.
Clothe me.
How do you unlock this costume again? You have to complete a bunch of shit, don't you? Like, do you have to finish all like the challenges in the towers or something like that? You have to do some fucking wild shit to get this stupid fucking costume for Melina.
One of them is cold and shamed, lying naked on the floor.
She looks like me.
I guess.
No.
Why would that be?
Sister.
How the fuck would you even tell if it looked like her? Half her face is fucked up. Everybody has the same exact size fucking tits. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's right. This chick is Katana's sister. It's Melina, a fan favorite. And
what's that a reference to?
Not just because she's totally butt-ass naked here. She's also unhinged and a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let us be a
It's Carrie Walgreen, right?
Katana defeats her and learns that Shang Tsung is responsible for creating
Is it Carrie Walgreen that voices it? I think it is.
Clone. He did so on the orders of
Sounds
Papa
right.
Shaka Khan, who tells Katana he ain't her real dad.
Your father
Bitch ain't your dad.
was a Danian king.
Yeah, Jared.
I annihilated him while
His name's
merging
Jared.
his realm without word.
Probably a sex pervert like that other Jared.
Is my wife.
I can't tell if she already knew this or not. Katana is taken
She's
away,
like, what?
and Jade realizes maybe the Emperor
She's
is
like,
a good
what?
guy.
No.
She tries to free Katana, but gets run out of the place and attacked by Melina on the beach. Melina may have slightly more clothes on now, but don't worry. I'm still gonna give
You know
us
what?
that.
To be fair for Melina, this makes more sense than every other character being cheeked out and fucking
Melina may have
and
slightly more clothes
and
on
just
now,
fucking
but don't
fresh
worry.
breast
The
out.
game's still gonna give us that boob shot. God, Jade probably didn't even have to fight her. Just tip her over. She's so fucking top heavy. Raiden and his lightning lads
I think
down
Jade
up
is
on
probably a little bit bigger. I've studied this, all right?
the beach with a jaded Jade.
But you know what? Her hair is a little longer, maybe like evens out, so that's why she doesn't fall.
He lends her booty brush and ponytail to their cause.
Look how top heavy fucking Lou looks too. He looks ridiculous too. Everybody looks
Jade
ridiculous.
learns that Katana is being held prisoner by Shao Kahn, strung up like Sonya and Kano were in this stage in Mortal Kombat 2. Lou's too distracted to fight in the tournament, so Raiden gives the go-ahead to Kung Lao. He's told he has to fight in a sorcerer handicap match against Shang Tsung and Quan Chi.
No Earth Realm war can stop this deadly alliance.
That's a reference to the fifth
Deadly
Mortal
Alliance.
Kombat, Deadly Alliance,
Deadly
which had a
Alliance.
plot where these two work together. The
Yep.
storyline mode wasn't quite as cinematic, though.
No.
Kung Lao wins that fight, then has to go through the secondary fight.
It's a shame too, because like that intro cutscene's awesome. I remember, it's just being it's just like a kind of arcade mode, and you read a little bit. Yeah, that's why it's not very memorable.
Boss Kintaro, who's
The endings are
basically a
memorable.
Kitty Cat Goro.
I believe. Yeah. I wonder if we'll ever see Kintaro again.
Beats
Wait, actually, Is he a cameo? And I forgot already in MK1? I bet he is. I forgot. No, I don't think he is. There's too many things in this world to remember. Fuck you.
And gets cocky, which is what I've always liked about
I know Motaro.
See, Raiden?
Watch me die.
And now he's dead. Killed by a surprise neck snap, courtesy of Shao Kahn. Kung Lao. More like Kung Ao, am I
Kung
right?
Pao.
Poor Kung Lao's always been a punching bag of the series. He was blasted by Shao Kahn in MK3.
Kung Pao.
Killed by the Deadly Alliance.
Fuck me. Kung Lao. Wait, Kung Pao. Isn't that a joke in the fucking Mortal Kombat movie that came out a couple years ago?
It's a deception.
Yeah, you go, hey, Kung Pao. Yeah.
Soul sucked in the 2021 movie.
He had the best fatality in the movie, though.
And ripped in half in the anime.
Oh, I forgot he got fucking killed like that. That pissed me off.
Fatality.
At least he dies with variety, unlike his ancestor, the Great Kung Lao, who always just gets murdered by Goro.
Yep.
Liu Kang tackles Shao Kahn, and they have their climactic showdown. Of course, Liu wins and uses his Shaolin motion.
Oh, I remember that boss battle being fucking really tough though.
To Kung Pao.
I remember being there for like an hour fighting that one.
Shao Kahn entering his fist into the dude's torso. This counts as a kill as far as I'm concerned. I mean, look at all that mouth blood. Once again,
you,
Outworld
pussy.
is a bunch of lehu's the hers, thanks to Lehu Kahang. And sure, Kung Lao may have died.
Oh, there you go. See the new costume with no mask and slightly less cleavage.
But at least Liu got the girl, and the amulet's fixed. Or wait, no it's not. Well, at least Liu got the girl. The Mortal Kombat 2 story is over now, so we can start MK3's, which sees the return of Shao Kahn, who did die, but has been resurrected by Quan Chi. Even though Outworld lost the 10th Mortal Kombat tournament, and then the winner takes all Swear to God's final tournament, Quan Chi says they should just invade Earthrealm anyway. It might anger the Elder Gods, but Shao Kahn says, fuck them gods. Only problem
this is where I pretty much guessed the fucking twist. Like, I kind of already did. I was just like, what would be like... Because I knew we weren't... fuck it.
His ex-wife Sindel died casting a spell that prevents him from invading other realms. Quan Chi says dead people are his specialty. Hell, he brought
No
Bihan
shit,
back.
he just brought back Shao Kahn. Literally 2 minutes ago. You do realize I just brought your ass back, right?
That's that shadow ninja hanging out right there.
I mean, she's slightly more dead.
Sindel,
But...
Queen of Adania and true mother to Princess Katana. He turns her from a bastard skelly into a naked desert MILF. She's now loyal to Shao Kahn.
My favorite type of MILF.
Agrees to remove her magic realm protection spell.
The invasion of Earthrealm can now begin.
It does, with a fight on the streets of the creatively named Earthrealm City. There are a number of casualties here, somewhere in the neighborhood of 15, 16, 17. Whoa.
17? That's it? Okay, that's fine.
Stryker, I don't pay you to count.
Oh yeah, I forgot Stryker's in this. Holy shit. I mean, why did I forget that? My favorite quote ever is from Stryker in this game. Here comes some police brutality. You could not have that quote nowadays.
I paid Josh to count. What's the number, good buddy? 12. Thanks.
Wait, where's my shirt?
You heard him. 12 background bodies dot the streets and thus can be added to the count. All that death and these big fuckers, I don't even know what they are bad news for
Reminds me of that one scene in Hellboy,
Curtis Stryker and
2019.
After defeating the usual Outworld appetizer, they see Melina standing there with her ass out. God, that outfit looks even worse when everyone around her's in full tactical gear. Stryker defeats Melina, but still...
Yeah, how come Stryker doesn't have like a cod piece on, or not cod piece, like a thong, like a G-string on?
Doesn't understand what's going on.
Johnny Cage fighting a giant monster.
Kind of sexist towards men. Why can't we wear nothing?
What is this, Time Smashers?
That's you know what? I'm canceling this game. No, how come men aren't allowed to wear like literally almost nothing besides something to cover their dick and balls? That's fucked up.
No, but it is Motaro Smashers.
Motaro
kills the Centauri in here. It's confirmed when they get back to Outworld later. This is Raiden stopping Johnny Cage's original death, as he saw in one of his visions. Cage was actually brought back a whole bunch of times in the original timeline. It was kind of dumb. In any case,
very dumb.
I'm bummed by Motaro's kill. I know he's got some naysayers.
Johnny Cage is the best.
But I've always loved the scary secondary boss of MK3. I was bummed about his shitty depiction in Annihilation, and he doesn't even get a single line in this game.
Shitty depiction and Mortal Kombat Annihilation is like two of the most common things you could say ever in a sentence. It's like, or no, two of the... Mortal Kombat Annihilation's bad. That's what I'm trying to say.
Uses his magical fire breath to flame the maiden fair.
No!
Cabal, whose
Cabal,
skin
no!
is horribly burnt. Is anyone's power aloe vera. Striker is able to beat Kintaro, then has to face Ermac in a subway. He must break out the bullet time or something, since this human cop uses his human cop weapons to defeat an undead ninja made of a bunch
He's
of
good.
souls.
He's that good. He's that good.
He's approached by Nightwolf, an Earthrealm warrior of the fictional Matoka tribe. They agree to be friends. But Striker fails his critical role when he looks for Cabal's burnt body. His partner's been taken to Outworld by that nasty Aussie bastard, Kano.
Burned to a crisp you were. Good thing I found you.
Cabal used to be a member of Kano's Black Dragon criminal empire, and Kano
just
has
showed
saved
up.
him with a gas mask and
he just has those.
hoping to get him on their side again. I like that Kano and Cabal's relationship was touched on in the 2021 movie. It made for some great profane dialogue.
Yeah.
This Cabal.
Oh, one of my favorite lines in that movie is when Shang Tsung and everybody else is talking about Kano, and Cabal's like, yeah, Kano, that fucking, what did he say? Like, that low down fucking piece of shit or something. He just immediately roasts him. He's not there, but.
Doesn't want to be a bad guy, though, and demands to see Shao Kahn in person. When they get to his throne room, they watch as the Emperor saps away Shang Tsung's soul to give to his resurrected rewife, Sindel. Damn, Kahn, pleasuring your lady with another guy?
Like,
I guess. Cabal's attempt to
I didn't even think about that. That's exactly what that was.
approach Shao Kahn runs into various difficulties, so he uses his newfound super speed to catch the nearest portal back to Earthrealm. There,
Cabal's
he runs into
underrated.
Cyber Sub-Zero.
Now,
never before
correct me if I'm wrong. Does Cabal have? Yeah, no.
seen version of the character.
Never mind.
When Raiden changed the timeline and saved Smoke from becoming a cyborg, he inadvertently caused Kuai Liang to fall to the Cyber Initiative instead. Smoke and Raiden aren't pleased about that, so they reprogrammed Sub-Zero to be on their side again.
Oh, okay. They just did it.
Cyber Subby agrees to return to Outworld undercover, but Sector sniffs him out like right the fuck away and tries to fight him in that
Bitch, you've been
subway station.
reprogrammed.
Sub-Zero wins
Hey,
and looks at Sector's
bad
hero's
touch.
path to learn where the Outworld bullies are.
Boone Baron Station.
Kano, quit lasering the hostages, you dick! Sub-Zero shows up and freezes all 10 arms of the oppressors, then frees the Earthrealm soldiers before the bad guys thaw out. After defeating Hobbs and Gora, he makes it to a graveyard where Quan Chi is casting a, no shit, Soulnado.
What do you see? Soulnado! One of my favorite fucking things in the entirety of the Mortal Kombat series was Soulnado.
One of Shao Kahn's Soulnados.
Sub-Zero knows how shitty blank NATO things tend to be, and goes to stop it when he's intercepted by
If I was someone in this world and I heard Soulnado, I'd be like, I'm sorry? What the fuck you just say?
Noob Saibot. This is his brother Bihan, brought back from the dead by Quan Chi.
Noob Saibot.
We are flawed.
Who does the voice for Noob?
They fight, and Cyber Subby stops his cyber
I want to hear him.
robot. By the way, the stupid-ass name Noob Saibot comes from reversing...
It's Ed Boon and Tobias and
Boone and Tobias, the surnames of Mortal Kombat co-creators.
Hey, Tommy Tallarico, the famed Tommy Tallarico. I still love reviews in the run in Judgment Day. And Electric Playground.
He still tries to cast that soul
and Video Games Live
later, but Nightwolf stops him and kicks Bihan into that green party. The sorcerer bails with a blast, escaping while, frankly, really disrespecting the people buried there, okay? Nightwolf reports back to the
Actually, when this video is over, you'll probably see a bunch of reviews on the run videos pop up in my suggestions, because I've been watching, like, people have posted them up just randomly. And I've been like, I'm in the mood. I grew up with that show. I don't care.
But wouldn't you know it, this still ain't fixed the future according to the achy breaky amulet.
Like, what the fuck?
Furious that nothing is working, so he takes
Raiden frustrated the shit out of me this entire fucking game.
To go talk to the other Elder Gods. As soon as they're gone, the Cyber Lin Kuei appears, so they can have a bunch of all out ninja fights!
Ninja fight!
When the Biofreaks battle is over, I can count
so
15 or so bodies lying around. But those include Cyrax and Sector, who definitely aren't dead, so I can't conclusively say anyone else is either. Oh, except this cyborg.
Oh, yeah, he's
Katana decapitates with a fan. If you want
Sounds
kills
like,
to count, don't worry, because Cindella's here.
Oh my god. Best scene in this entire game, and I don't think anybody would agree with me because I think a lot of people hate the scene. I love it. I fucking love it. This scene is insane. When this happened, I was like, holy shit! Alright, let's go. Let's go back. I want to give it its credit.
Katana decapitates with a fan. If you want kills to count, don't worry, because Sindella's here screaming her goddamn lungs out. The resurrected Sindel is simply OP in this game.
Yeah, she's fucking nuts.
Down a series of strangely weak attacks from these Earthrealmers who fight her one at a time.
Yeah.
Not only that, she winds up killing pretty much all of them.
She kills Cabal, Striker, Cyber Sub-Zero,
and Striker. She
Striker's dead.
Kicks Smoke in the crotch and snaps his neck before his man pain can even start. And finally, rips out Jade's stomach.
Yep.
Lily Mumster then beats
I was
the crap out of
crazy
her
when it
Katana,
happened.
having lost all sense of self after getting back with her ex.
Shao Kahn has resurrected me.
I would like to kill like 6 characters. Most of them you've either played or followed up to that point. Like they were like, you know, big deals. You get killed. Like, fuck them.
She starts to sap away Katana's life with purple magic when Nightwolf interferes and stops her
Yeah,
with blue
Nightwolf.
magic. Blue's better. Go blue? Sindel regains the upper hair, but when she goes for the kill, Nightwolf uses
Nightwolf
his
coming in with the
Your
fucking
glue powers to reflect it back onto her, killing them both in the same surge of energy. Hair today, gone tomorrow. Raiden and Liu Kang beg the
Nightwolf
Elder
coming
Gods
in, showing why he's the goat.
stop Shao Kahn's invasion, but they say they can't because technically he's not breaking any rules.
Invasion is not itself a transgression. It is the merger of realms that is prescribed.
A distinction without a difference.
The giant heads are a giant disappointment.
I always,
so the monk-
whenever there's a council like that in anything, I hate it. I really do. Whenever there's like a council, just either floating heads or just people that are just boardroom, like in Mass Effect, whenever you have to talk to the fucking the Citadel Council or whatever, I'm like, I fucking hate this. I hate everybody here. Immediately.
The Lightning God returned to an absolute mess. Lu finds
like,
a
what the
blue
fuck happened?
Katana, who lets him know she was a big fan of his before dying from the damage inflicted by
Big
her
fan,
mom.
I get it.
They are dead.
And now, dude, they got kill graphics and everything. And with Raiden's
Wait, hold
time
on.
cookie
Yep,
still
they're done.
crumbling, Liu Kang has lost all faith in the Lightning God.
What is next, Raiden? Tell me the future. How do we honor their sacrifice?
Wow, attitude much? Since everyone is dead, except for Sonya and Johnny for some
course.
reason, Liu
that's
dismisses Raiden as an elder fool. The handsome god becomes a seeker of darkness and visits Quan Chi in the fiery Netherrealm. Raiden asks him to align with Earthrealm, promising him the souls of all the fallen combatants. But Quan Chi laughs it off. He's already got them souls, thanks to an agreement he made with Shao Kahn.
And they will be like that for the next two games.
Dun dun dun.
Wait, how are Raiden and Shao Kahn able to use other people's souls as tender? Is this some kind of multi-level soul marketing scam?
Sure.
Raiden has to fight some of the revenants off, including an angry and somehow even boobier
Hell
Katana.
yeah.
Quan Chi tells him Shao Kahn's about to murder
This is damage. The damage that's what they were doing with this game. They were trying to make it so like, oh, the clothes get damaged and stuff.
Outworld with Earthrealm,
Obviously, you just
which
wanted
makes
to see
Raiden
some
realize that
TNA.
if he does, he will finally
More
officially
TNA.
violate the rules of the Elder Gods.
He must win.
He determines that the he who must win is Shao Kahn himself.
And when I say I was annoyed at Raiden the entire game, it really wasn't this version of Raiden because it was so vague. He must win. I'm talking about the fucking Armageddon Raiden. Why did you just say Shao Kahn must win? That one extra word. Shao Kahn must win. He must win. Just one extra one. How about Shao must win? Just say that.
A plan of action
He
Liu
must
Kang thinks
win.
is insane.
That is insane.
See? What's really insane is that Raiden didn't send a clearer message back in time. Couldn't have just said Shao Kahn must win? That extra syllable worth all the confusion, dude?
Thank you.
Shao Kahn
Fucking annoyed the shit out of me. It's so stupid.
entrance into Earthrealm.
Of all the stupid things in this franchise, that one fucking, even back then, annoyed the shit out of me.
When Liu Kang goes to fight him, Raiden thunderclaps back with lightning.
I love it,
They
but-
face off. The combination of their fire and lightning powers consumes Liu
Yes, I forgot.
and actually kills Mortal
Yep.
Kombat's main character. Raiden
Yep.
asks for forgiveness, but Lu's
Oops.
bicycle kicks him down.
You have killed us.
Oh, damn, that's cold. Johnny Cage and Sonya are helpless to stop Shao Kahn, so, you know, good thing
Well,
they
yeah.
survived. Raiden doesn't even bother fighting.
I like
He
main
just wants
characters,
the
I
prophecy
get it.
to be fulfilled. Kahn beats him back and forth.
It makes
between
sense why
this timeline and the other
they
one,
saved them for X and 11 for sure.
everything, including the Shattered Amulet. But when Shao Kahn declares victory and tries to merge the realms, it finally officially violates the rules. A bunch of dream demons appear and save Raiden so he can live forever! A newly empowered Raiden is able to defeat Shao Kahn, though not easily, since this boss
Yeah, this
battle
boss fight is
bitch.
fucking
After
hard
the fight,
too, yeah.
Raiden seeks the Elder God
I don't
healing.
remember having that much of a hard time with this one. I remember the one with Kung Kung Lao being fucking ridiculous. Oh no, not Kung Lao. Liu Kang being ridiculous.
On the Emperor of Outworld.
I think it's because it might have been because I just didn't really like Liu Kang's moves and stuff as much as I like Raiden's.
Him by turning him into a firework. Gods bless Earthrealm. The invasion is over and the amulet is restored, meaning Raiden has
everybody's dead, but
Armageddon. Too bad everyone's dead anyway.
I am responsible for their loss.
I mean, yeah, man, kinda. Raiden leaves with Sonya.
To be fair, not you, but kind of you, just a different. Because if you just said from Armageddon, which is still a different version of you, that Shao Kahn must win. But to be fair, then what would Raiden think? Oh, Shao Kahn must win just the regular tournament? But then that wouldn't make any sense because then he would have jurisdiction to take over, right? So I guess you would have to still think like, okay, he must win in the long run, but we still have to stop him to the point where he has to invade illegally, even though it's not legal because they're not. You can invade, you just can't merge. You can invade and do whatever you want, you just can't merge. Right? So, I don't know, fuck it.
Johnny and Liu Kang's corpse, meaning they don't see when Shao Kahn's helm is picked up by Quan Chi. Turns out he's been working for Lord Shinnok this whole time.
I hate Shinnok. I don't know why I got excited. I hate Shinnok. Yeah, I fucking hate you.
Another big
I'm glad what happened to you at the beginning of Mortal Kombat 11.
Bad of the franchise. I'd get into more details, but there will be time for that in Mortal Kombat X.
Oh.
He's the story's main antagonist. For now, the game ends with this cliffhanger.
Oh, it's Deception.
Soon I will be free. Earthrealm and
Isn't it Troy Baker voice of them in
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun.
Back to the future, back to their graves.
So many.
Let's find out and get to
It's
the numbers.
about what,
Just
8-9
as soon as I
hour
select
campaign?
To the numbers, James.
Let's see
Oh.
here.
Oh, yeah, let me see these. Any of them are recognized? This is a Midsummer one, I think. Dracula, I guess. I don't know. You got the fucking the mustache one there. This guy.
Teen James. I don't want to play with turbo talking mode on.
Oh, okay.
Santa Meat. Gross.
Really?
Oh yeah, Crazy Ralph James.
Crazy James. Lou James.
I thought I would just become Crazy Ralph me, but finish him. What are you doing? Fix me!
Nice.
You're doomed!
Crazy James wins.
I like that.
James-tality.
I like the health parting. He's fine, that's all. Alright, now we should go down.
That guy's crazy. I counted 148 kills in Mortal Kombat.
God damn.
9,
Hey,
which
he's a
included
classic.
nearly every
Nice.
playable and named character, and a whole bunch of dead folk in the background. For this pie chart, I'll divide the kills between the 98 background bodies or extras and the 50 named characters I counted. 34 of whom were in that opening scene. As far as who did the killing, 9 characters had confirmed kills on screen. Raiden and Sindel tied for the most with 8. Shao Kahn was
Oh wow, Raiden at 8?
placed with 4.
Wow.
And all
I guess that makes sense if I think about it. Yeah, he killed Motaro, he killed yeah.
the other killer combatants scored a single casualty with a K each. And if you didn't notice, I can't really do time codes or run times with a video game, so those are all the stats I have for you here in this void. I'll give the Golden Chainsaw the coolest kill.
Well, I guess you could you not? I guess you could if you just knew how long it took you to play the game. I'm assuming he played it also, or maybe he might have just watched it. I don't know.
To all the dead combatants shown in the beginning.
That's
Rare
fine.
that
Not a big deal.
technically off-screen kills get this award, but this was a great
It's a
opener
good
and
start.
such a
Very
gnarly
good.
picture.
Especially if you were like waiting to see what happened in after Armageddon.
It immediately made
Just immediately like, oh.
me excited for the rest of the game. Don't Machete for Lama's kill goes to Cyber Sub-Zero.
I think you see Shujinko up there too, doesn't he? You see his body going up
The
there?
whole Sindel massacre is a letdown as
What?
it's depicted.
Oh, I love it.
But Cyber Subby gets taken out by 3 punches.
Oh yeah, I guess that is kind of lame.
That's it. Mortal Kombat 9 came out in 2011 to huge acclaim, winning several Fighting Game of the Year awards. It put the franchise back in the spotlight,
Hell
and
yeah.
a sequel followed 3 years later. If this episode does well, I can look at MKX.
I think it was
but
4
until
years
then,
later.
I'm James A. Janice. This has been the Kill Count.
I'm pretty sure it was 4 years
watching
later.
this Kill Count on Mortal Kombat 9/Mortal Kombat 2011.
I don't want to be that douchebag. Actually, I'm pretty sure it was 2015.
First ever video game Kill Count. We'll have another one for
Awesome.
you soon enough, though, because Chelsea's going to be covering Danganronpa.
Oh, Danganronpa.
Danganronpa? I don't know how you say it.
Danganronpa.
It's the one with the panda bear principle. Obviously not
He's not paying.
All video games are going to fit the format of the kill.
But Silent Hill, please.
These NetherRealm Studio Mortal Kombat games do.
Yeah.
They have a pretty linear story, a bunch of characters die, it really works. And I just fucking love Mortal Kombat, dude. This game is fucking hard to track down, man. If you've never played it, you're probably not gonna. I had to buy a physical copy and a PlayStation 3 to play it. I think all the digital versions have been removed, I think because of the Freddy Krueger rights. Fred Krueger from Mortal Kombat 9. Anyway, if you already...
Wait, isn't it backwards compatible on Xbox Series X? And one? Is it not? Well, if you have a PS Vita, you can play it. That's a pretty good port, and you can play. Is it not? Wait, hold on. I'll finish.
Game fan.
So yeah, he did a Silent Hill game stream. So does that mean no kill count for that? I guess it would be kind of hard because you have to like. I mean, he plays the game. Obviously, he did. But also to do a kill count, you wouldn't count every. I thought maybe you just count all the cutscenes and maybe story stuff. And story kills, not the ones you're doing as you go through.
What's your favorite game of the series? Because you can decide. And if you're not a fan, did this video make
Deception you probably is my favorite.
Maybe get into the lore? Thanks, everyone. Be good people.
I will say...
Mortal
Kombat! Yeah, my favorite's probably Deception. That's just growing up. That's the one I fucking played so much of. Doesn't matter, though, because... there's Snowblind. I still need to watch that. Because my memory is shit, so even if I've played it millions of hours, there ain't no way I'm gonna remember everything about that fucking game. Anyway, aka Mortal Kombat. Yeah, kill count. Mortal Kombat! That was great. That was a great... Hey, we went way longer than the actual video was, but I had a great time watching that, that's for sure. That was a lot of fun. But, yeah, so, there you go. That's, sorry, I got a text. But that is, of course, the kill count. Oh, I do want to see if it's backwards compatible. Mortal Kombat. I guess I'll just put 9. Xbox One backwards. Yeah, here we go. I thought it was. Maybe it's not. Will now be backwards compatible. Yeah, okay. Wait. Hasn't made backwards compatible. Yeah, they're backwards compatible. I mean, he might not have an Xbox One. I'm just saying it is. It's not that hard especially if you have an Xbox One, a One S, One X, Series S. Well, not Series S. You can't use the disc. Series X. Well, if you already had a digital code, I guess you could use it. Is now fully backwards compatible with the Series X. Yeah. Okay. So I thought it was. I would love to play that one again. I mean, I just had a retold right here, or recap, which was really good. Hey, of all the recap channels out there, I don't watch almost any of them, but I'm going to assume Dead Meat's one of the best. So when it comes to just retelling the story, because I still have yet to watch oh shit, is it just called Story Recapped? No. What's the one from Internet Historian? I really want to watch those. I think it's called something. Fuck, I forgot what that channel he has is called. Anyway, there you go. That's Mortal Kombat kill count. That was awesome. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Till next time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.